What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you with another Dokkan Battle video. We are talking about the daily super strikes again, and I wanted to get this video out early. Now, the past couple of days, the videos have been a little slow coming out, and this is critical. This is easily one of the most important days to farm medals. So, I wanted to get this out there, wanted to get this to you, and I wanted to get this rolling ASAP. Why? Well, very simply put, like I said, today is the most important of all the Super Strike days, because today is Int Day. Why is it the most important? Well, right now we have the LR Goku event running. If you're not running that, you definitely should be. LR Goku is a pretty darn... He's not the best character, let's be real here. But, if you're early in the game, as far as LRs go, he's a phenomenal farmable card, completely 100% free to play. There's no reason not to go after this. Plus, if you awaken within the event period, which is until the 4th of September, they will give you 50 Dragon Stones. That's a free multi-summon. 100% worth. Then they sweeten the deal. If you go to Super Attack 20, they will give you 10 free Elder Kais. Now, as I discussed in yesterday's video, which I'll put a link in the description below, there's a way to farm that up. You do not need to use Elder Kais and get reimbursed. This is a great way to farm up extra Elder Kais, which are indispensable. Finally, they're basically reimbursing you for going 100% in the dupe system, the ability system. If you unlock 100%, and if you feed all the orbs in there that you need to get him to 100%, they will reimburse you every single one of those orbs. Guys, this is huge. There's just no honest reason not to do this. And then to have a 100% LR character is just amazing. There's just no reason not to do this. So, where to begin? Well, frankly, I would say all three of these characters, the Chilled, 16, and King Vegeta are all fantastic. Now, this also runs the Mecha Frieza. If you're gonna run him, I would probably wait till Physical Friday, because he's gonna be back on Friday. Because level 1, his int level is unless you need that for like a farmable super somewhere along the line, I wouldn't bother with it. Just do for right now, do King Vegeta, do Android 16, and do Chilled. And why do I say this? Well, King Vegeta is going to either be your lead or your friend. You want to run him at least in one side or the other. Because when you run this, you're going to want to run... one of those is going to be a +3 key friend, and one of those is going to be a 30%. So you're... Pretty much the way I do it is I either run Chilled in the front, or King Vegeta as a friend, or the other way around. King Vegeta in the front, Chilled as a friend. Now, there's one other thing that I'll get into in a moment with this, but let's go ahead and just jump in and do an Android 16 run. I'll do a metal run. Now, when we're running the metal runs, there's a couple things to be very, very familiar with. Prior to this, you needed to run this with a team cost of 100. That is out the window. So bring your best team. What I'm going to do real quickly is I'm going to build an old school. Ooh. If I can. Emphasis on if I can. I'm gonna try at least build an old school team. The Super Attack one. Well, actually, typically what I've been doing. All right, screw it. We'll use him. Typically, what I'd been doing is I would build a team. Yeah, I'll expunge this team. And since the character XP is up, then what I'll do is I'll get some characters that actually I need to increase anyway. So I'll do it that way. I'll go ahead and grab a physical. I'll go by a level. And just grab some low level units. So we'll do a remove all. Alright. I need to increase all three of these guys. And I'll just throw on physical black. Actually, I'll tell you what. We're physical black. And we'll move Godku. because that's going to give me plus 16. That's just going to be fantastic. We're going to race through this. It's going to be an absolute breeze. And then we're going to upgrade those characters' stats. Don't worry about, if you're running a team like this, you don't need to worry about items. You are going to absolutely destroy this event, so there's no reason to worry about it. Basically, if this ever goes back to needing 100 team cost, the best way to look at it is to take your cheapest physical units and then run the Mono God lead. I couldn't find him. Mono God lead is your plus 3 key plus... plus 3 key, plus a certain percentage. Like we're starting to get the 120s. We just got done with the 70s, and they moved into the 90s. So run your Mono God lead. Whoever your physical God lead is, run him. So what are we going to do here? Well, first things first. I'm going to attempt to destroy Android 16. Now, let's talk about the characters a little more specifically. The event right now is super easy, so it should be pretty self-explanatory how to just destroy this. Alright. Counterattack. Almost wiped him out with a counter. And he's done. That's how easy this is. So you can imagine, even when you're running this with like your El Cheapo characters, you still can just eradicate him. And the reason we obviously run physical is because it's the opposing unit that actually has the type advantage over that. Alright. So quick talk as to why we want to run these characters. Well, again, talking about the type advantage, LR Goku is a tech type. So naturally, your int types have the type advantage. They're not going to take as much damage, and they're going to do more damage to him. The other thing to bear in mind, they have stacked this deck in your favor. Chilled is a nuker. What is a nuker if you're not familiar with that? Well, the more orbs that he collects, the harder he hits. I did a test last week where I actually done something fundamentally wrong, and I'll discuss in a minute. And he did more than 500,000 damage in one hit, which for a Super Strike is like insane. That's 3 times harder than you should ever hit in the best scenario. So, I was saying, what is happening over here that I'm getting destroyed? That's not supposed to go down like that. Alright, anyway. So that's pretty much that. 16's done. Now I'm going to show you a thing real quick. And if you're new to the game, this is going to be the biggest asset. Oh, we're talking about Chilled. Chilled's a nuker. Android 16 is a tank, which means he takes very, very, very little damage. I think his damage is something like halved. Look at all that character XP. That's insane. So his damage is halved. I mean, there's just... when it comes to King Vegeta, he's your plus 3 key lead, so he's going to be a beneficial as well. There's none of those 3 are a bad unit. All 3 of them you want, and all 3 of them you should get farming and get them at least up to Super Attack 10 today. Now, let's talk about Dokkan Awakening real quick. If you've been playing this game for a while, you know Dokkan Awakening, your Super Strike characters requires special medals. The Bulma medal and the Turtle medal. And those traditionally can only be found during the World Tournament or in very, very rare scenarios, one-off in the Baba Shop. Now, you do need 7 of them to do Dokkan Awakenings for your Super Strikes. Oh, I didn't think I hit that. That's fine. So, well, 7 of them is pretty crazy if you're doing it one at a time, and the World Tournament is still a ways off. So, because we just basically got done with one. You're going to be probably early September before we see the next one. Maybe late August. We'll see. Alright. No, it's actually going to be early September because it was like mid-July, I want to say. Anyway, it's a ways off, guys. I'd say probably at the end of the LR Goku event. I don't think they'll kick it off during that event. Maybe right at the end. I don't know. Irrelevant, guys. It's going to be a while before you see it. Now, that said... Oh, I don't have the... I must have already defeated him. let's take a look at these special missions. And I have verified this. I just ran this with Chilled and verified it. Clear specific. Let's click on the first one. Clear stage 2, Fearsome Super Elite. Rewards. Turtle times 7 Other. Initially when I did this video and I talked about this reward, I overlooked that Other. I just said, okay, Turtle times 7. Where's Bulma? Don't know. Other is Bulma. You get 7 turtles, 7 Bulmas. They are giving you every... If you're brand new at the game, you wouldn't have a ghost of a chance to get LR Goku without these. They're giving you everything you need to get those super strikes Dokkan Awakened in no time at all. And with the half stamina and double drop rate, it's utterly insane. They're literally handing you the key to getting those super strikes. So, where am I going with this? Well, if you've been playing a while, you know that these medals can be very hard to come by. So you should farm the crap out of them right now. Because, well, and I'll show you in a minute. If you are brand new to the game, though, this is your one opportunity to get these with no challenges whatsoever. Nothing in your way. Just play the game, play the medal events, and you'll have them. And I would even say don't screw around. Just take your best characters in there and see what you can do. That's the best thing. So the team you really want to pay close attention to is all 3 of the int characters, save for Mecha Frieza, that are running today. Get all 3 of those. Friday, Mecha Frieza runs again. If you watched yesterday's video, Fat Gotenks runs again. And who's King Cold runs that day. So those 3 are the ones you want on Friday. So make absolutely sure that you are farming those up as you need to. They are going to be indispensable. Now, if you've been playing the game for a while, and you're not familiar with what I did, you go back here to the potential system. I'll scrap myself out now. I opened up basically full crit, level 15 crit on critical hit on Chilled. Didn't do a whole lot else in the ability system. I basically exhausted everything that doesn't require medium orbs. So everything that's just like straight up 100% small orbs, which I've got like, what did it say here? I didn't say, but yeah, thousands of those small orbs. I don't know if I'd go full level 15 crit if I'm recommending it to you, but what I would definitely recommend is go lower right path and just go after those stars, go after those criticals. Like I said, he hit, and that's not even with super attack upgrades. With just what you see here, he hit for 640,000 damage. If that couldn't have one-shotted LR Goku, it would come damn close. Damn close. Now, the one thing I will say, today's video only covers levels 1 through 3 of LR Goku. It does not cover the physical level 4 LR Goku. But if you're new at the game, don't worry about that. Do run 1 through 3 and farm those as much as possible. I have covered physical. I will cover physical again in the LR Goku video coming out this afternoon / this evening. So stay tuned for that. Hit that little sub button and make sure notifications are on so you stay up to date with all that stuff. I do run Goku daily. I do run Super Strikes daily right now. Both of those will end obviously when this ends. And I've got other videos and other content coming, but that's just the big thing right now. So, remember, we basically we're like an hour into the Dokkan day. You've got 23 hours left. I want to see more comments from people down below saying, hey, thanks so much. Well, you don't have to thank me. That sounds pretty fucking narcissistic, doesn't it? You don't have to thank me, but just say, hey, I got my characters awakened to SA10. Next week I'll work on 15. I appreciate it. Or something. You don't even have to say I appreciate it. Just let me know you got it done. I want to see people say they got it done. hit the little thumbs up if you found this helpful, because that helps out my channel a lot. Or say nothing at all. I will continue doing these videos with or without gratification. I ain't lying. Anyway, guys, that is the video. I hope this really was sincerely helpful. If nothing else, and if you have any other questions or anything else, as always, hit me up on Booker. I'll also put my Birdman down there. You can tweet me on the Birdmans. Hit me up on Booker, and I will lay your ass out next time with some facts.